Samuel Kabano joins us from Wuhan. He's a Rwandan student based in Wuhan, China, to give us the clear picture of what it is right now from his school hostel. Thank you so much, Samuel, for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
So I know it's a bit late or very early, depending on who is saying it. But first tell us, what is the latest from Wuhan?
Okay, right now for the students, they're still in schools. They're not allowed to go out of the schools. But as Al Jazeera just told you, those you are seeing on the road, they have to have this health code. You have to show it before you can go out. So we're provided by the school some papers to show if you want to go out to the supermarket, but you're also not allowed to go outside of the school. You can go, get what you want, and we also have a time limit. Everyone is given 2 hours. And for people who share rooms, like most of our hostels are two people in a room, or those who want more privacy have one room. So we're given a paper. Someone who went last day cannot go out the next day. So they have to make sure they know who went today and who is going tomorrow. But for the rest, nothing much has changed. Those that are outside are able to go to the shops like you just saw. The people who are allowed to stay more and more hours outside are only people who are working in shops who are providing essential needs. I think that's the current situation.
What does this mean to your education as Rwandan students who are based there, and of course to your college where you are?
In my college, they try their best to give us education while in this pandemic. They offered online classes using that application called Zoom. My next door neighbors who are in the second year, they used to have calls early morning with their teachers. They first get through their books and ask questions through Zoom so that the teacher can explain more about what they are learning. And when it comes to the final year students, they just submit what they've done with their thesis, and the teacher guides them through what they're doing. So in other schools, some other schools have not started yet. I don't know if they're going to start afresh. But one of my friends from another city told me that it's already been confirmed that they've delayed their graduation. They're supposed to graduate late in September. So most students have different scenarios when it comes to Wuhan. It's the worst case scenarios. But other universities and other schools, I don't really know what's going on out there. But when it comes to Wuhan, it's really serious. I think we'll have to start all over again. And the semester might be late 2 or 3 more months. We're yet to know. We've not yet been told anything.
Give us a picture of, living in Wuhan during this pandemic. How was it like?
It's been okay. I can put it in these words. Right now, everyone on social media is saying it's boring. It's boring. But to us, it's like, oh, wow, we've been in here for 66 days. I think today is the 67th day. And people have been complaining that they've been in homes for 10 days? I think that's still okay. And the other part is that most of us students, we're here alone. We have to leave our families. We travel here to China to study. So those who are at home with their families, they get to share breakfast, lunch, supper. They get to keep each other company in this tragedy. I don't think it should be as bad as us, because when it comes to us, sometimes you don't even have anyone to turn to or anything. So it might be difficult. However much our parents help us at home, send us funds to buy stuff we need, or even call us from time to time when they get time. Right now, the calls are even more because they don't have work. They're always at home. So each time they can call in and ask what's going on. But it's been really difficult. People are tired mentally, and we can't wait for the 8th so that we can just go out there. Most of us miss food we get in restaurants. We've been cooking our own food. Most students are not even the best chefs, but those who eat out, they've been suffering in this season. It's been bad.
So tell us, now hearing that April 8th is going to be the time they're going to probably remove all the controls. What does that mean? What does that mean to you specifically?
To me, it's more freedom. What happens is this pandemic started in winter. Most winters we prefer to stay inside because it's really cold outside. The degrees can go even down to -2. But as spring comes in, that's when we're able to move. That's the best weather. It's not cold and it's not hot. So this period was our best time to go out. Or for me, who enjoys basketball and other sports, I meet with my friends from other universities, other international universities, and we play together, we interact, we get to share many moments. We go out to watch movies, to interact. You know, that's how life is these days. So in my in my case, it was really difficult. I have friends in my current school, but not having that sense of freedom that I can go out whenever I want, that was the biggest trouble. But we're on day 67 and we've managed. So we still have like 8 more days to go. I think we'll manage.
I wish you well, man, and thank you so much for waking up to speak to us. I know it's around 4 a.m.
No, it's okay. Thank you for inviting me here today. Thank
Stay
you.
safe, man.